Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm going to be talking about the temperament of school-age children. First, I'm going to say that that temperament is the child's way of thinking, behaving, or reacting to certain stimulus that they get. Whenever I was in my clinical experience and I got to see all these preschoolers, I did notice many different temperaments. I mean, all from shy or outgoing compared to the ones that get their feelings hurt real easily. And I mean, there's just so many different ones to see. It just refers to the way in which the person deals with their life. It refers to their behavioral tendencies, not to discrete behavioral acts. Early identification of temperament provides a useful tool for caregivers in anticipating problem areas of difficulty or risks associated with development. I did notice that there was a lot of teachers that knew that they knew the kids' temperaments and were able to stop problem areas quickly because they knew the past that the kids have. There's 9 attributes of temperament. We're going to go through each of those. I'll just quickly list them. It's activity, rhythmicity, approach and withdrawal, adaptability, threshold of responsiveness, intensity of reaction, mood, distractibility, attention span, and persistence. So just to describe what each of those are. Their activity is their level of physical motion during activities such as sleeping, eating, playing, dressing, and bathing. Rhythmicity is hunger, sleep, and their elimination. Approach and withdrawal. It's the nature of the initial response to new stimulus, such as whenever they're introduced to new people, new places, different situations, different types of foods, different toys that they come into contact with, and procedure. The approach response is positive and displayed by activity or expression, whereas the withdrawal response is a negative expression or behavior to those stimulus. Adaptability is the ease or difficulty with which the child adapts or adjusts to a new altered situation. Threshold of responsiveness is the amount of stimulation such as sounds or lights required to evoke a response in the child. Intensity of reaction is the energy level of the child's reaction regardless of the quality of direction. And definitely in the preschool there's a lot of energy in the reactions. Their mood is the amount of pleasant, happy, friendly behavior compared with unpleasant, unhappy, crying, unfriendly behavior exhibited by the child. Distractibility is how easily their attention is directed some other way than what they're doing. Attention span and persistence, their attention is the length of time that they pursue an activity, and the persistence is how long that they can keep going with that activity in spite of different things that are being thrown their way. There are 3 different types of children that are usually seen. I'm going to talk about these 3 different ones. The most common one that you see is the easy child. These kids they're called the easy child because they have really great tempers. They're real easygoing. Their habits are regular and predictable, so you kind of know what's coming before it comes. They have a positive approach to new stimuli, open and adaptable to change, and mild to moderate intense mood that is typically positive. The slow to warm up child is about 15% of kids have this. They typically react negatively with mild intensity to new stimuli. Unless pressured, they adapt slowly and with repeated contact. They have a mild passive resistance to change and routine, inactive and moody, and moderate irregularity in functions. And then the one that you see the least is the difficult child. It's about 10% of kids have this. These are the harder to deal with children just because they are irritable. They are more negative. You usually see them, they cry and they pout more often. They have intense moods and they're primarily negative. With the leftover that's remaining, it says that the children, they can have a lot of these mixed emotions and mixed behaviors, just depending on the different situations and things.